Hello everyone, it's Cribby and Tina.
Hi.
Welcome to the channel. Hope everybody's just having a marvelous day and that you are in the best of health.
Yes, with health as always being most important. So today I get to put on my little news hat. Ching, 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 ching.
I love it. I love it.
And we're going to do a little news update.
Tina's
Although we are
news.
recording this, it's going to be a little bit behind because we were recording this a little earlier. But it's some things that I think are going to kind of stay in place and that could be of use when you come to visit the DR. So here we go. You ready?
Here we go.
So honestly, we're proud to update that the Dominican Republic government has reported that over 3 million doses of the vaccine have been given out. So now the count on the fully vaccinated people is 818,317. And people with just the first shot, meaning they haven't yet got their second dose, is 2,122,713. So this is the day that we're doing it. This is as of Sunday, but most Dominican citizens have been receiving their shots very frequently.
That's
within
great
the
news.
3 months. Yeah,
That's great
They
news.
said they've been hitting a 100,000 vaccine a day shot
good
record.
news.
So
Oh
that's really
God.
great. So we're really happy to report that because I know a lot of people have written in and said, "Is it safe? I might be fully vaccinated, but I'm going to go visit. How safe is it for me?" So we're just letting you know. We did also report earlier in April about the methanol alcohol poisoning. Remember that?
Yes, we did. We did.
Yeah.
We did. Yep.
So to date now, there's been 152 fatalities and 444 intoxicated people that they found that actually had ingested some level of methane. So the government has continued its probe. They are not giving up on finding out where it's coming from and who's involved. They're reporting that when you ingest this methanol,
Right.
that 40% of those who ingest those high levels of methanol do not survive. So the president has advised people since April to abstain from drinking.
Right.
That takes a dramatic pause.
Right.
Because we know, that we love
That ain't happening today.
Latins love to drink. We love to drink. Sorry.
Yeah, that's not
not
happening.
everybody, but I'm just saying.
That's not going to
So
happen.
any tourism business that's found in violation with the sale of alcohol on excursions. So we're talking, they're really trying to protect people visiting. So excursions, street vending on beaches, they still, since April, are not allowed to sell alcohol. If they're caught, they will have the cancellation of their operating license, and then other violations will lead them to never be able to obtain or renew their business licenses. So the president's not playing.
He ain't playing around. He ain't joking around on this one. This is some serious stuff.
Yeah. Another large drive, which is the newest, is the Dominican Republic calling for the disarmament of illegal weapons throughout the country. Now, they have said that different political offices have tried to do this and that they've all failed. But the current president feels confident that his 4 phases will work. So he is starting with phase 1, and that will be to actually start granting licenses for carrying and possessing weapons. They've always had carry licenses, but a lot of the people have not gone and felt the accessibility to get said license. So they say they were estimating like there's 14,000 weapons that they know of, and out of those only 11,000 were registered. So he's like, you guys need to get in here and get those guns registered, and that will be part phase 1. I'm going to give you a chance to come in and legally pay the fee and get them registered, because then phase 2 will be if you cannot pay, then you will voluntarily surrender your weapons and ammunition. Then phase 3 will be when the police implement a program for the regulation of the firearms carrying and possession licenses, so that the license holders that are not up to date will pay their fees, or if they don't pay their fees, will not renew their permits until they make amends. So they got to catch up on all the fees before they can get their license. Yeah. And then phase 4, of course, includes prosecution. So they said they will prosecute those that are using unregistered weapons, and validating all the status of people who do legally hold weapons. So they will validate the status and say, hey, you're good to go. Everybody else, they'll start snatching up weapons. The president is doing this. Why? Well, it's for the reason of the citizens. He's hoping that it will eliminate the civilian population from holding unnecessary firearms and hopefully to reduce crime. So here's hoping that everything works out for him, because 4 have failed. So let's hope so.
Well, I during the holidays, or special holidays in the DR.
Oh yeah, you hear.
I hear a lot of, you hear fireworks, but also it's people shooting guns actually up in the air.
Yeah.
Real rounds, real stuff.
Well, they do that. I feel they do that in Vegas too. So.
Yeah, they're doing Vegas too. But I'm just saying, these people that's doing in Vegas, now perhaps they're legal
towards the desert. Yeah,
right. They're not in a populated area. So just something to think about. And if you're thinking about you transitioning to the Dominican Republic and you're thinking about owning up a weapon, then you got to follow the rules like everybody else.
Yes. So in the economy, so let's end this all with, of course, money. That's how it all ties. They've seen an uprise cost in certain food items in April. And I told you I was kind of shocked at first until I read further and found out why. But there's been a rise in avocado, pigeon peas, which Spanish people know we call gandules, oranges, and plátanos. And I was thinking, why would there be a high increase in that? Well, they said that the increase in food and beverages have risen 0.56%, which to us, when you look at the U.S., the high rise in prices, we're like, that's nothing. But it affects them a lot when they don't have enough money to barely survive. But on the other side of the spectrum, at least, things that have finally decreased that had kind of risen are eggs, onions, fresh chicken, and garlic. Because they were saying having a chicken shortage and during COVID, and the price of chicken went like crazy.
Sky high.
Like, I'm glad I bought a bunch of chicken and froze it, because I couldn't believe the difference from 1 week to the next when they said this. But gasoline prices seem to be the culprit. So what they're saying is, because gasoline prices have risen, then them getting it to you, meaning that the farms are far away from where they're transporting them, that is why the avocado, the pigeon peas, the oranges, and the plátanos have gone up in price. Because I thought that was kind of weird. I told you, I was like, what? And then I was like, oh, gas. Get it. I get it now. I understand.
Yeah, I get it too. I mean, because some of these farms could be 45, 50 minutes away.
Way out
from the city.
Yeah.
Way out there in the boonies.
Outskirts. Right. Exactly.
So when they got to bring it in, I mean, it's just fuel, So if the gas already costs a lot of money, and trucks, they're not fuel efficient, it is what it is, then the price is going to be, it's going to come to the consumer.
Right.
That's just how it is.
Yes, and the president is still trying to make Tesla a thing in the DR, because he does have a little contract with them, and he's trying to put the electric car plugs so you can charge and everything like that. But yeah, so we'll see. Like, here's hoping. Like, we all need to go green and save the planet. That's all I'm saying.
That's what it's all about, and it's a good deal, good thing. So in the meantime, between the time, always remember that life is to be enjoyed.
Yes, so as always, make sure to hit that subscribe, hit notifications, give this and all videos a thumbs up, because remember, hitting that subscribe and hitting that thumbs up really does matter, and it's a free and easy way to support the channel. And as always, we always have all information underneath the channel. And if you're interested in that one-on-one consult with either us, from the Dominican Republic to Portugal, we're here for you.
So until next video, we just love our Dominican family.